I've recently won a Toastmasters speech contest at club level after getting serious with my communication skills. But it's not been the winning that's been the most transformational thing for me. What's really helped me is changing my mindset and viewing the world completely differently. I used to feel so afraid of people not liking me that I wouldn't really be myself in group situations. So I would adapt to each and every situation like a chameleon. Honestly, I was so self-conscious about revealing who I really was that in the end, I actually didn't really know who I was anymore. Today I want to share with you 3 things that I've stopped doing to help elevate my mind and feel like I'm flourishing again. If you're new here, I'm Rachel, and over the past 2 years I've been working really hard at elevating my life physically, mentally and emotionally too. To date, I've lost nearly 2 stone. Last week, I won a Toastmasters speech contest, and I've recently started a cleaning business that is now taking off and fully booked. And that's not all. Finally, I feel like I'm finding my true, authentic self and having the courage to show who I really am at heart. But you know, the winner's certificate, the number on the scale, or the money in the bank doesn't really give the full picture. It doesn't convey all the things that I've stopped doing over these past 2 years. And the number one thing that I've stopped doing, I no longer beat myself up when I make a mistake due to anxiety or nerves. But now my self-talk looks very different. Now I praise myself when I take small steps in the right direction, even if my step isn't perfect. So instead of saying, I can't do that, now I say, I can't do that yet. You know, the way that we speak to ourselves is critical because we will only take bigger steps forward if we are kind to ourselves. My self-esteem has grown so much that now I want to enter into speech competitions. That would not have happened 2 years ago. The second thing that I have stopped doing is I no longer compare myself to other people. I no longer go on social media looking at everyone else, thinking that I'm so far behind, that everyone else has got so much more than me. I protect my peace and I only compare myself to a past version of me. And I focus on improving myself. No more being self-conscious about what people think of me. That has all stopped. And the third thing that I've stopped doing is I no longer look at what's missing in my life or what's going wrong or what the problems are. There was a time not very long ago when I lived my life focusing on what was missing, what I didn't have, what problems I had. It was as if my brain was fully focused on finding what was missing, and that's all it could see. What was missing was gratitude. I had not realised that there was such a thing as negativity bias. That's the brain's normal way of functioning, scanning your environment for what's missing. I discovered that when I started focusing on everything that I do have, then I started to feel complete. Then I started to feel whole. Life started to feel full again. So the 3 things that I stopped doing were: number 1, I stopped self-criticism. Number 2, I stopped comparing myself to others. And number 3, I stopped focusing on what was missing in my life. And stopping these things has completely changed my outlook and way of life. But you know, all these things didn't happen overnight. This has been constant work for the past 2 years. 2 years or more, I've been working on my confidence. I've been working on my mindset, trying to transform myself. And if you are in a season of growing your confidence and self-esteem, I'm so glad that you're here. Please feel free to share where you are on your journey, or what simple step you're taking right now to grow your confidence. The changes that you make today may seem insignificant or unimportant, but small things have a way of growing. Be patient and enjoy the journey of growing into the best version of yourself. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you on the next one.